Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be my makeup monthly for the month of May. Man, am I excited to be out of the month of May. I'm filming this on June 1st and you don't even know how happy I was to flip that calendar. I feel like May was just like such a disastrous month for me. What started it all off was getting my wisdom tooth removed and having a horrible experience with that, and then just so many icky things were happening in the month of May. So I'm like, you know what? I'm excited. New month, June is here, warm weather's here, like let's just get it rolling. But I post my makeup monthlies each month at the end of the month, beginning of a new month. It basically has replaced my monthly favorites because instead of just going over my favorites or even incorporating a few fails, I have decided to talk about my favorites, my fails, and then the products that I thought were fine, because you guys know that I love talking about makeup. I really love reviewing makeup. That's mostly what my channel is focused on, and I thought it would be a way to be able to review even more makeup and beauty products, because sometimes something isn't a fail but it isn't a favorite, but I still want to talk about it because I still like it. I would still recommend it for certain people. It just wouldn't be right to call it a favorite of mine, so that's why I decided to incorporate the fine section as well. So I have a bit to talk about this month. I actually have quite a few fails, but quite a few faves as well. But why don't we go ahead and get started, and I usually kick things off in the fine category. So if you want to see what I thought was decent in the month of May, please keep watching. I sent a couple items from Gorgeous Cosmetics. I believe they are an Australian beauty brand. So they sent me a couple items to try out, and I had a pretty good time testing them out. This is their custom eye palette. It's a 4-pan palette, and it said it was good for green eyes, so that is why I decided to pick it up. So this is what the palette looks like, and when I first opened it up, I was like, okay, fantastic, there's a mirror, but look at how big these pan shades are. I was very impressed with that, and I thought these shades worked out pretty well. I do have a tutorial with this on Instagram. I did more of like a purple smoky eye with it, but I was pretty impressed. I wasn't like blown away. It didn't become my favorite palette, but I was like, that was pretty darn good. I got pretty excited over this one. So a 4-pan palette is $32, which is another thing. I think that is really expensive for eyeshadows. I mean, I get it, you're getting a mirror, it's a nice little compact, and the shades are really, really big, but again, it's why I couldn't put it in a favorite category, because I think that is pretty pricey, but the actual shades and the quality that you're getting, I thought were pretty good. So another item that they sent over that I thought was pretty good is their Base Perfect Liquid Foundation. Now this is $45, which again, that's pretty pricey for a foundation, and I got mine in the shade 3N. It was a pretty good color match to me. I will say that the first thing that I noticed about this foundation that I did not like was the smell. There is a very strong fragrance to this foundation, so if you do not like scents in your makeup, you will absolutely despise this foundation because it is a very strong scent. Like, I feel like I could wear this as perfume. I liked that the way that it actually looked on my face. It gave almost a little bit of like luminosity or dewness to my face, which I did like, but it wasn't too much. Like, I didn't look super oily or anything like that. I thought it had a pretty solid like medium coverage. I would say it did hide imperfections pretty well. I just thought it made my face look very pretty and dewy and healthy, and I liked that. I just didn't really like the scent on this, but I thought it was a pretty good foundation. If you're interested in trying out a different company or just want to find a new good foundation and you don't mind a scent, I would say to check out Gorgeous Cosmetics. So I will have their website listed down below. Gorgeous Cosmetics did send me both of the items, but it was just for my review, and these were the two that really stuck out to me from what they sent that I thought was pretty good and that I will keep using, so I wanted to mention them in the fine category. Another product that I thought was pretty decent for the month of May was the Milk Makeup Mars Holographic Highlight Stick. It is what I have on my cheeks for my highlight today. There's a couple reasons why I really like this, and I actually had to consider going back and forth between, is it a favorite or do I think it is just fine? I decided to put it in my fine category because typically for highlights, what I'm wearing lately is like the obnoxious blinding in your face highlight. That's typically what I'm going for. Okay, not quite as much, and it's because I decided I wanted to go with this one. It just doesn't pack that same punch as maybe some other ones do. This one, I mean, I feel like you still get a very, very good highlight, but what I really like about it is kind of like this pink iridescent shift to it that it has. So there it is on my hand. I don't know if you'll be able to see it okay because I do have my ring light going, but you can see, I mean, you can see that my hand is shiny and then it has that little shift to it. So not every day do I want my highlight to be obnoxious and blinding, but a lot of days I still don't want a subtle highlight, and I feel like this is a really good in-between for me. It also is $24 for a highlight. I mean, you are getting a huge stick of highlight. How is one person gonna go through this? I have no idea. I could share this with like 10 of my best friends and we still wouldn't be able to go through this. Like it's crazy how much product you're getting. So I understand the price point, I do, and it's sold at Sephora. It is a more, you know, higher end brand, but still $24 for one highlight. You know, I'm the person that says that is expensive. Milk did send this to me, which I'm super grateful for because I honestly don't know if I would have picked this up myself if I hadn't. But now that I have, I think it's really cool. I still wanted to recommend it, especially in case this is your type of highlighter that you really like, or you're really into like the iridescent holographic look that is super on trend right now. So I definitely wanted to be sure to mention that one because it has been something that I've been wearing a lot lately. You've seen me in my Instagram videos, if you follow me on Instagram and you see my tutorials, that I've been using this more and more because I really do like it. So the Milk Mars holographic stick, still a very cool highlighter, and I'm very happy with it. The last product that I have thought was pretty good, but I really wanted to mention it because I just think it's interesting. So the brand, honestly, Phresh, reached out to me a couple months ago and asked if they could send me some of their deodorants. So this is what we're talking about, deodorant. Okay. I said yes because they have natural deodorants. You hear a lot of people talking about making the switch to natural deodorants and how much better they are for you. Because a lot of like regular deodorants have, is it aluminum in them, which can be a cause of breast cancer. So I've been seeing a lot of people and even my own friends switching to natural deodorants. So when honestly Phresh reached out to me, I was like, okay, I will give them a try. And I've honestly been really, really happy with them. So this one is their Sea Mineral, and it is a roll-on deodorant, which at first I was kind of like, I'm not sure about this. I actually did get like the stick deodorant as well, and I did not like it as much. The roll-on I thought was much better and like not messy at all. So I've been really happy with it. And it smells really good. I like the way it smells. I'm really liking it. It says introducing a revolutionary roll-on deodorant that delivers a dose of essential minerals to your entire body with an easy application. And it says our magnesium-rich formula will penetrate your skin, delivering much-needed mineral to your entire body while actively keeping your underarms deodorized for 24 hours. So I'll leave the Honestly Phresh website down below. These are only $7.99, which I don't think is a bad price either. And they're just deodorants that are better for you, and I just thought that was a really cool concept, and I have been really happy with these. And with this one in particular, I feel like this is very comparable to like my secret deodorant that I would wear. I do think it makes me smell nice, you know, I don't worry about that, and I definitely do think it helps keep like sweat at bay. The only times where I have found myself not being able to use this is when I'm doing sports. Like I play on a sand volleyball league, and the times where it's really, really hot and I'm out there like running around like a crazy person, I feel like this doesn't do as good of a job as my secret one does. So when I'm doing sports and things like that, I tend to go back to my secret, but I only play once a week. And other than that, the majority of the time I'm wearing this one. And I just thought I would mention that in case anybody is looking into natural deodorants. I know sometimes people can say like they don't make you smell as good, they don't protect against sweat, and this one I've honestly found very, very comparable to my regular deodorants. So Honestly Phresh will be linked down below. Big thank you to them for sending this to me because I've been very curious to try it, but yeah, I thought it was pretty darn good. Okay, moving into the fail category, I have some lashes here to talk about, and I'm pretty like, I'm kind of picky in particular when it comes to my false lashes because I love them and I wear them almost every single day. And so when I find lashes that don't work out for me, I get really upset about it. So these lashes are from Eyelure. They are the Luxe Gilded lashes. I'll see if I can take them out. So the first time I used them, I was like, oh, these lashes look kind of weird. And then I tried again and I was like, ooh, I still don't like these lashes. I tried one more time just a couple days ago and I actually had to like remove them and take them off. I was like, no, these just look terrible. So these are what the lashes look like. And to me, like when I look at them, I don't think I would have a problem with them, but when I actually put them on, it's like the band is just way too thick and you just cannot get these to look natural on your eyes. And I prefer that. I like thinner bands that just slip right on there and kind of like blend in together. It doesn't matter how much eyeliner you use with these. It just does not look like you're wearing natural lashes. I know false eyelashes are false eyelashes, but I feel like most lashes can do a pretty good job of blending in, or at least not being so noticeable. And they're also double stacked, which I usually like double stacked lashes because I like kind of like the volume and the dramatics, but it's almost like it's just too much. The band is too heavy, the lashes are too heavy. I feel like they weigh down my eyes. I can wear lashes from morning till evening and not have a problem with them, but when I wore these, because I remember I wore them to like a nice dinner one night, and I felt like throughout the dinner, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't keep my eyes open. Like, this is embarrassing. People are gonna think I'm like falling asleep. So yeah, I did not like this at all. And I think they're a little bit pricey. Like, I wanna say they were like $11 or something, which is pricey for a drugstore brand because I got these at Ulta. So I did not like these. Then the other eyelashes, I just tried these the other day, and they're from e.l.f. and I was super excited because I saw them and I thought they looked really pretty. These are the Winged and Bold. It's the Luxe Lash Kit. These were sent to me from e.l.f. I bought these were sent to me from e.l.f. They looked like lashes that I would get along with, and I was super excited about them. And then once I put them on, I was like, oh no. And I think I have them on in my video where I'm talking about like my ring light and my filming setup and all that, so I'll leave it linked down below. But I remember I kept wanting to make a comment like, I'm sorry that my lashes look so weird. I didn't, but I really wanted to because I was like, I just feel like you can tell that my lashes just look bizarre. So this is what they look like. And again, I don't feel like right off the bat looking at them I would have thought that they looked weird, and I feel like I don't even know how to describe how these ones look. I just knew immediately from placing them on my eye, like they just look like cheap, inexpensive lashes. And I don't like saying that because I know I'm talking about e.l.f. and I know e.l.f. is a more affordable brand, and I love e.l.f. I have a favorite from e.l.f. that I'm going to be talking about next. But they remind me of like the cheap drugstore lashes. They don't blend in, they don't look natural on the eyes, the band just looks funny. They just didn't work out for me, and I was super bummed about it because I really thought that they were going to be good ones, but no. So the e.l.f. Their Winged and Bold lashes, I would not be able to recommend. I'm gonna have to get rid of these too. Wow. Oh, another unfortunate fail. This is from the company Belladonna. They are known for kind of like their mineral makeup. They did send me a really nice package, and unfortunately this one was pretty bad. This is their eyeshadow compact in Despina, I believe it is. So it's a nice little compact like this. It has a mirror in it, and then it has these 4 different shades. And they let me pick it out, and I picked it out because they had a really fun green color in here. I liked that brown kind of transition color, and then 2 other fun colors here. I love that there's a mirror, but that's about where my love ends because these shades just don't show up. Shades like just do not perform well on the eyes at all. When I was first putting them on, I was like, uh-oh. It's mostly just shimmer with like a small hint of color. And by the time I put this on at about 9:30 in the morning, I remember like I went to the school, I came back, it was about 1:30, and I went to sit down to film, and all that was left on my eyes was a very light shimmer. There was no green in there, there was no brown in there, there was nothing in there. And I tried it one other time and I had the same exact experience. Like there's just really nothing doing in this eyeshadow palette. And it's $55 for 4 shades. Like that is so expensive. I understand again that these are, this is like a very high-end type of brand. I think that you can only get them on their website, which I'll leave it linked down below, but I just would not be able to recommend this at all. So even though I'm very grateful that they sent me a package and I love being able to try out new brands, I just was very highly unimpressed with this one, so shoot. Final fail that I have for the month of May is from Dermalogica. It is their nightly lip treatment. Okay, so I really like Dermalogica. I have a lot from them and I really like a lot from them. I recommend a lot of things from them. I really like their skincare. They did send this to me in PR, which I was very thankful for. I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection. I never really even heard of it, but it says to firm, hydrate, and restore the lip region with this rich overnight treatment. It reinforces the skin barrier function and helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So it says after cleansing, apply generously and massage into skin on and around the lip area. So I did this the one night. I woke up the next morning and could see a noticeable difference. Like my lips honestly looked smoother. I also did notice that I had 2 red marks on my top lip, almost like sores on my lip is what I would say they looked like. I wasn't sure if you were supposed to use it every single night or what was going on, but I was like, well, since I already see a difference and I have like some weird marks on my lips, like I'm just gonna hold off. So I only used this the one time and it has seriously like effed up my lips. I mean, my lips feel horrible, they look horrible. It is insane. So those 2 red marks on my lips basically turned into like huge dry patches, and my lips are like peeling off, like peeling and crackly and disgusting, and I feel like I don't even enjoy wearing lipstick. My lips look and feel absolutely horrible. I really like putting lip gloss on or, you know, lip treatments on. I enjoy doing that, but I feel like I'm having to be doing that. I can't go without having something on my lips throughout the day because my lips hurt so bad. They feel so dry. They are so cracked. It is insane. I don't know what's in this. I don't know what happened. I don't know if anybody else has had the same experience, but this is like awful. Like I'm not normally a super negative person and I don't usually like go off on makeup, but oh my gosh, it has been almost a full week since I used this. I think it's been 5 or 6 days and my lips I feel like are not getting better, and because it said rub it around your whole lip area, I did, and even like here and then right on my top lip it is like super dry and like peeling as well. I don't know what's in this, but I do not recommend this at all. It has done horrible things for my lips, and no, I just, no. I mean, I really like Dermalogica. I do have a lot from them. I like the brand, but this is definitely a product that I cannot recommend. I hate what it's done to my lips. So if you notice that my lipstick looks weird or just my lips look strange in general, this is why. Hopefully it goes back to normal sometime. I'm using like exfoliating scrubs, sugar scrubs, lip treatments. Like I'm trying to do whatever I can to get my lips back because this has made me very sad. Very sad. But let's move on to favorites, shall we? So I do have some favorites that I want to touch on this month. One I do have a full video on, but I thought I'd mention it here real quick. I'm going to try not to include products that I have maybe like reviewed or done like a haul follow-up on or things like that, just because I know these videos can be a bit longer and I don't want to get too repetitive if I've already mentioned things in the past. But this one I did want to give a shout out to because I do really love the new Carli Bybel and BH Cosmetics Deluxe Edition palette. It's gorgeous. I've been having so much fun with this palette, and also her bracelets. I'm wearing one of them right now, the Pranava Beauty bracelets. I get so many compliments on them. I think they're so pretty. So I will have my video linked down below in case you are interested in seeing about this palette and the bracelets, and my giveaway should still be open. I am giving away this palette and a Pranava Beauty bracelet away, so I'll leave that video linked down below. But I've been so happy with this palette, and it's so pretty and it's so affordable. So yes, I highly, highly recommend the Carli and BH palette. Another item I just wanted to touch on quickly because I did a full video about it, but these are the Olay Daily Facials, the Daily Clean 4-in-1 Activated Cloths. I love these things. If you are someone like me who's very like on the go and sometimes you don't have a ton of time for skincare, these are so handy because all it is one dry cloth. You get it wet and the water activates it, and it will take off all of your makeup, all of it, liquid lipstick, eyeliner, everything. It takes everything off, and then it will also cleanse your face as well. So it's like, I mean, it's a 4-in-1 because it says it can be a toner and a scrub too, but definitely it is for people who like to multitask, which is definitely me. So if you're looking for some easy and affordable skincare, the Olay ones I think are really, really good. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know this perfume has become like my life. This is from Kenzo Parfums, and it is the Eau de Lumiere fragrance, and it smells so good. This was sent to me via Octoly, where a website that kind of connects brands and bloggers. And I am so happy I asked for this, but I'm also kind of mad at the same time because I will actually repurchase this, and I think it's $62, $62, $72. You can get it at like Sephora and Bloomingdale's and Macy's, I think, but I'll have it linked down below. But it smells amazing, and it is such a light fragrance. I don't like really heavy perfumes. It is light and fruity and floral, and it smells so good. I've been obsessed with this perfume. So this mascara I actually purchased during the Sephora VIB haul, and then I realized that I hadn't tried it out when I did my Sephora VIB sale haul follow-up video. It's because I wear false lashes so much that I don't normally reach for mascara. But this one, it was actually a 100 point perk, so I picked it up on the recommendations of Rach Loves. It is the Shock Mascara from YSL, and oh my gosh, this is an amazing mascara. I did some traveling over Memorial Day weekend, I believe it was, and I just didn't have time. Like, we were rushing around everywhere, and when we woke up in the morning, we were going again. Like, I didn't have time to mess around with false lashes, and so I just brought this YSL mascara, and it is freaking phenomenal. It works so well. This is what the wand looks like. It does amazing things for your lashes. It makes them longer, it makes them fuller. It is really, really good. I know YSL is a little bit more pricey, but if you like love having great mascaras, if you're not a big false lash person and you really rely on your mascaras, the Shock is fantastic. This is a blush bronzer duo from e.l.f. Cosmetics. So this is what the little packaging looks like, and inside is a mirror, and then we have a blush and then also a bronzer. This is in the shade St. Lucia, and it is so beautiful. Now these are definitely like lighter, more natural looking shades, but sometimes that's the look that I am going for, and these are gorgeous. I was talking about this on my Snapchat as well, and just saying how obsessed I have been with this because they are so beautiful. I am loving these little duos from e.l.f. I have another one. It's from the Aqua Infused line, so it almost feels more of like creamed powder, where these ones are just the more regular powder. But I have just been loving these, and I love the little duos because I've been saying how I love things that are in duos or trios or palettes where I can, it's like a multi-function palette. I really appreciate that. I love the mirror. It's been easy to travel with, but these shades are so beautiful. If you're a lighter skin tone, or if you like a more natural blush bronzer, St. Lucia is definitely one to check out. I've been reaching for this so much. I have one more favorite from the month of May. It's the Copper Dreams brush set from Morphe Brushes. This was sent to me by my subscriber friend Jordan, and I am so thankful because I freaking love these brushes. So it is $40 and you get all of these different brushes, which is amazing. But I have become obsessed with it, and you get this case, and then it comes with the lid so you can pop it on. This is what I took when I did the traveling last weekend. I just piled all the brushes that I wanted to in here, popped the case on it, and was ready to go. Otherwise, I use like an actual brush bag, and I need to like insert the brushes into each slot. With this one, it was like so much quicker to just throw them all in there and throw a cap on them. I thought it was amazing. Now, I will say, like, these two face brushes, I really do not like. They were very, very scratchy. Like, even just doing it on my hand, they are super, super scratchy. The dual fiber one I haven't used yet, but legit, all of the other ones I thought were fantastic, and especially the blending brushes are amazing. I can't stop reaching for these blending brushes, and like these four in particular, I just think they are freaking amazing. I'm reaching for them so much. Eye brushes, the blending brushes in particular, have completely sold me. Again, it's only $40 for all of these, which I think is such a fantastic price. I love the case. It's been helping out with my organization, and then also for traveling, it is fantastic. So I highly recommend this set. Thank you so much to Jordan for getting this for me because I've completely fallen in love. So if you are like me, you love makeup brushes, I highly suggest this set because I think it's really good. Okay, so that's going to do it for my makeup monthly for the month of May. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I hope that you liked the format of seeing my favorites, my fails, and then the products that I thought were just fine as well. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this video and the products that I mentioned. Do we have any of the same opinions on anything? Do we have differing opinions on anything? Or what have you been loving, hating, or thinking that was just fine for you in the month of May? I always love to read your comments, and I do respond to all of them as well. So leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I hope that you will consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys real soon in my next one. Bye.